Inside the
Let me
cave.
hear you sound one time.
Hey there.
Oh, okay. You sound
good.
perfect.
Thank you.
It sounds like you've been doing this for a
Yeah.
while. Sounds like,
First time.
yeah.
Only about 30 years.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
yeah.
Or
All right.
more, yeah.
Since birth?
Since when?
Since birth?
Talk
you
some
like that?
smack, Talk
You
some
like that?
smack. Talk the talk.
We are still here on the set of Not Another Black Movie by the great Jay Davis. That's how I got my start, working with Jay Davis. Now I'm doing Inside the Cave podcast with my boys, Vel and Joe Dirt.
That's right.
And we are sitting here. I'm telling you, we got a blessing in disguise right here.
Very
I'm talking
blessed.
about a legend.
It's like it's our auntie or something.
Man,
Right.
aunt. Who said that? All right.
Everybody's auntie.
Yeah. We got in here. Miss Janet Huber, how you doing?
Oh, I am blessed and highly favored.
Yeah, talk that talk. Talk that talk.
And happy Father's Day.
Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you very much.
Oh,
Thank
thank you so much.
Everybody is, and you mothers who are trying to be fathers as well. You know, and you fathers who are trying to be mothers.
We're not going to touch that one.
Yeah.
We're not going to touch that one.
Nothing
You know,
wrong.
I call it dad ma and ma dad.
I was going to ask her something, CB, but I'm not even going to ask.
I think she's cool. Go
She'll
ahead.
give me a great answer.
Go ahead.
So what would you call Bruce/Caitlyn Jenner?
A man with a penis.
It's pretty much
Dressed
how
like
it
a
goes.
woman.
That
Here's
dress
my
is like
thing.
a woman.
Okay. You should never have brought that up to me.
I had to. See, I'm glad I did.
I'm sorry. You know, they say Serena Williams looks like a man, but Bruce Jenner looks like
Yes.
a woman. And
Talk
so the cover
that
of
talk.
Vanity Fair. I do
Exactly.
not understand that.
Talk that
We had
I
that,
do
we
not
had that
understand that.
conversation. Yes.
Okay. I don't feel Bruce, and neither does the transgender community, to be quite honest with you, because
Right.
I just got done doing a reading with a bunch of transgendered actors, and I asked them about Bruce, and they do not accept Bruce because Bruce is just, I don't know, just playing it to me.
Yeah.
It's too Hollywood. It's too Hollywood.
Actually, what was that? A couple months ago, maybe late last year, he was in Chicago, and there was a protest, and there was a lot of transsexual people out there protesting against him. So it doesn't surprise me that you say that.
I can understand it because, you know, when you're playing at it and you have the money to put yourself on a reality TV show, it's very deep and very important to a lot of people
Right.
who feel that, you know, they are trapped in the wrong body. Bruce Jenner is making, to me, a mockery
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
of the
Yeah.
LBGT, the LGBT community.
Right.
I'm not feeling it.
Yeah. I hear
If I
you.
said it wrong, forgive me, but, you know.
No, you're right.
no.
Yeah. Well, happy Father's Day, Caitlyn. Bruce,
Who said
one
that?
of them.
All right, so we're on not a set of Not Another Black Movie. What is your? Tell us what you can tell us about your role on Jay Davis movie.
Well, funny thing, I'm playing somebody's aunt.
Get out of here. Have you ever done that before?
Right.
It's gonna be hard to try to do that. Yeah.
I think I'm the quintessential aunt. People still feel like I am their aunt. It was a joy. It's been a pleasure. I got this offer from Jay probably 3-4 months ago.
Really?
Yeah, and it's very important to me as a blacktress to give back
Yeah.
Okay.
to
like
young
that.
writers.
That is great.
Say that again, a blacktress. I like that.
I call myself Blacktress Janet Huber.
Yeah.
And it's very important to me that we help young screenwriters and playwrights and young people, directors, and out here to get a start. And if lending my name helps and I can bring something to the table, that's what I'm about. Plus, I'm from Chicago, hey.
Right.
Yeah. Talk about.
From the
Hey.
South Side.
South Side,
The South
6131 South Aberdeen.
Oh, man. There you go.
Okay?
What you
All
think
right.
about?
I just heard a gunshot.
What you think about the violence and stuff in Chicago now? You know, it's crazy, isn't it?
It is crazy. Chicago is one of those funny cities. I left here a long time ago because Chicago is very racially diverse, but
Yeah.
extremely racially divided.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you got that right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And calling itself the Windy City, there's a lot of conservatism here. It makes me very unhappy because I grew up in Inglewood. That's my community. That's where we grew up. But my father moved my family out of Chicago back in the 60s, in the late 60s, because of the gang situation, because I had 5 brothers.
Okay.
So he came home one night with a trailer, and we moved to Momence, Illinois.
Oh, you moving out of moments. Okay.
Yeah, we moved out to Momence when I was in the 4th grade. And I do remember, there was violence, but there was also a unity in the community that does not exist anymore.
Nope.
You can't tell nobody's kids to do the right thing anymore because mama's going to come at you.
Right.
Yeah.
It does take a village to raise a child, and I think It's not just Chicago. It's Chicago, it's Newark, it's Detroit. It's our cities, and it's our urban communities, and something has happened. Community pride has gone by the wayside.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry if I'm sounding like a poet and don't
No,
know it.
you telling the truth.
That's
But
definitely
we
true.
have
That's
lost
100.
our sense of community, and I think that too many negative images of black men
Yeah.
are being allowed to take the forefront.
And you know,
Little Wayne, why is Little Wayne on a commercial pouring
porn.
champagne on
the
a phone?
Right.
Right.
What is that supposed to mean?
Yeah.
Why is 50 Cent out here doing the kind of ridiculous? Can I cuss?
You can say whatever you want,
wanna
brother.
say.
You better.
Why is 50 Cent out here doing the ridiculous shit that he's doing, and Kanye as well,
Right.
making clothing that looks like it's from the apocalypse?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You worked through
There are
it.
too many negative images and too much negativity of young black men, so that the distortion of what my son is supposed to be is distorted. And I think it's on purpose. It's
Yeah.
very devised.
Yeah.
It's very well planned.
You know, I was talking with we had Dr. Umar Johnson on, and we would talk. I was actually talking to him,
Yeah.
and I said that to me, it seemed like they got rid of all the. You know, gangs has been around forever, but
Forever.
there used to be leadership in gangs where you couldn't just, when there's elderly people around, you knew, hey, put that away,
Right.
go away from there.
Right.
Women and children are off limits and
Right.
stuff like that. Now, goes back to what you said. It seems like almost that someone is setting this up where they took the leaders away, because now these guys don't even have no leaders and no
Well,
structure and nothing.
Isn't Reverend Al working for MSNBC right now?
Right. Yeah.
I hate to say it, but isn't Reverend Al getting a check right now of something about $800,000 a year? You know, if you have to think about it, where is the pension plan for civil rights leaders?
Yeah.
Where is a retirement fund when
Right.
you support the community and the community doesn't, respond accordingly? Where's your pension plan?
Exactly.
Right.
Who's paying your light bill and your gas bill to try to stand up for folks? We don't stand up for each other.
Nope.
We tear down each other.
Yes, we
and
do.
I think it's rampant. Negativity has become very profitable.
Yeah.
You got the Bad
Oh,
Girls
yeah.
Club. You
Yeah.
got Love and Hip
All
Hop.
those
You
reality
got
shows,
all
yeah.
these stupid bitches from
Yeah.
the Housewives of Atlanta, Chicago, Detroit, Florida,
Right.
Who said
Miami,
Yep.
the Shaws. They want you to be ratchet.
Yep.
Exactly. That's
And
what
you know-
They
sells.
want you
Yep,
to be
yep.
ratchet. They
And you-
want you to be negative.
And you know what, you're right, Miss Johnny, because like my wife, she watches a lot of those shows, and I stand there, I'm like,
Why?
Yeah, I say why. I said, but the shows like what's the sister, two gospel singers,
Oh, Mary.
shows that are positive, the ratings are probably not high. But the
No.
shows when everybody is fighting, arguing, I don't understand if it's 8 of us, we're going on a trip to Cancun, but nobody gets along. But why are we going on a trip to Cancun?
I'm glad you brought that
Who
up.
wrote that script?
And I don't want to get controversial, but
You
I,
can get controversial.
I watch. It seems like you're on TV more now than ever because of Nick at Night. They play
Yeah.
Fresh Prince all the time.
Thank you, Jesus.
Now, and I'm pretty sure them checks are pretty sweet.
They are sweet.
I know.
Yeah.
Now,
Thank you, God.
there was a difference when you were Aunt Viv.
You ain't
between-
lying.
It was a different. It seems like it's almost like when James Evans left Good Times.
Yes.
It was a
John
difference.
Amos, yeah.
Yeah, James John Amos, right? It seems like it's a difference, and I noticed one thing, like when the light skinned Aunt Viv showed up. Fresh Prince was in every scene, even scenes that he had nothing to do with. Now, when you were there, it seems like they showed the constant struggle between, as far as your background, you were a teacher and so a professor. He was a lawyer, and it showed everything. Then you left, and it's like it just became wild, almost like it was just like. Almost like Pee-wee's Playhouse. It was still funny though. I'm not taking nothing
It
away
wasn't
from
as
it, but
political.
it wasn't that family structure. Like
I think it was more of a proven point when you were on there, and it was like something more powerful.
Well, I've had to discuss this for so long, 25 years. It's really funny. But I said to the network while I was there, be careful how you take away the parents
yeah,
and the parental structure. There was an episode once where Will gave Carlton drugs.
Yeah, I remember
And
that.
I said to them, the producers, I said, but she wouldn't be just okay with that. She would be very angry because you're a mama.
right.
Right.
Yeah.
You almost killed my child.
Yeah.
You are my nephew, but you've almost killed my child.
Yeah.
But at that time, he wanted to have an acting moment. And so it became more about the acting moment of wanting to prove that I can actually act as opposed to the real deal of what a family would do.
Right.
Now, I come from the school of you don't just get a check. You have to be responsible for what you put out there.
Right.
So I took my job very seriously about how the parents should be parents. And that was a mistake. I did not know that was something that I did not have the right to do. I did not have the right to say, Will flirting with a pregnant woman, Vanessa Williams, in the back of a limousine is disrespectful. Pulling a pillow out from underneath me when I'm really pregnant to give to her would be very disrespectful to your aunt.
Right.
And for the sake of a joke, I cared about a show too much. I cared about the content which you now speak. That the family unit started to become a joke.
Right.
They didn't even want me to do the dance episode. They wanted it cut.
I just showed my daughter that.
Saw that one.
And
they wanted it cut. And you say to yourself, why? I didn't ask for it. Because rappers don't come from the history that we as actors come from. You did not, they don't have to walk up that ladder. Be an extra. Work in the background. Do whatever you can. Hustle donuts. My first job was Dunkin' Donuts, working at Baker and Taylor, slapping in books, doing anything I could. So they don't come from that struggle of ascension.
So it's probably harder to appreciate.
Lucky. Exactly. What was the greatest struggle of most rappers? They lost a lot of money. Otherwise, they would have a little more consciousness. 50, Lil Wayne, have a little more consciousness for the content that you're putting out there for our children. Where is the responsibility? The responsibility is now gone. It's all about how much money are you making is a measure of a man and his success, not the quality of a man. It's how much green do you got? People say to me, she bitter, she busted, she broke, so she bitter. No. I really regard my community. I regard, and I call you out. I will call you out.
I liked your line.
You come from me, I'll meet you at the door.
Oh, we saw.
I love quotes, and I love that quote you said on TV One. If you wanted me to kiss your ass, put it in my script and
put it in my contract.
Put it in my contract.
Yes.
That
there should be a clause: kissing ass. Sorry, sweetheart.
Additional.
No, she knows.
Additional. That's extra pay.
Right.
Yep.
Is the Illuminati real?
I don't know, but it seems to be something very demonic. I have never seen negativity taking over the media and the whole business like I see this whole Baphomet kind of. I don't know because I don't subscribe to it. But there just seems to be a consciousness that is gone.
So the
responsibility to the children is gone.
The Illuminati never showed up on set, right? So, it's a rumor that
the Illuminati.
I don't know. I'm trying to find out.
The whole Scientology thing was based on the aliens. You know that, right?
Really?
It's Scientology. It's Dianetics.
But he subscribed to that church. I heard.
I don't know.
That's what I heard.
I really don't know, and I really don't
care.
You know what? What I want to ask or say is, out of all the, everybody knows her as Unveiled. One of my favorite roles and scenes is when she played on Jamie Foxx show.
Remember that?
Ready? Okay.
That was one of my favorite. I just had to say that. That was funny. That was one of my favorite ones. Edwina
Moore. Yes. And it's really funny. They made me wear tights. Because they said white women can absolutely have their legs out and all of that, but as a black woman, I had to wear tights. Very different.
Another moment that doesn't surprise me.
Not a bit.
Wow.
All right.
Well, Jenna, I see the bosses showed up.
Do you have any social media that people can follow you on?
Yes, I have a channel, and it's so funny. When I put that little video out for the response to Jada Pinkett and the Oscars, who knew? The thing got over 20 million views.
That's all they talked about.
Insane. I know. Who knew?
But like you said earlier, negativity draws.
But it wasn't supposed to be
didn't.
negative.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. People turned it to a negative.
Yes, they did. But it also turned into a positive because it gave me the opportunity to flush the toilet and never have another turd float back up in the bowl.
Who needs Drano?
What channel was that again?
Actress Janet Hubert on Facebook.
All right.
And YouTube.
All right. Hey, one more question. Would you cool with J.Cole calling you the Blank Art Viv? You like that?
Who is J.Cole?
Oh, okay. The rapper.
Is that song?
Yeah.
Oh, the dark skin Aunt Viv kind of love? Was
Yeah,
that I thought that was adorable.
That was powerful.
I was in physical therapy, and the physical therapist came over. She says, "Do you know that there's a song about I want a dark skin Aunt Viv kind of love?" I said, "Really?" I think that's awesome.
All right.
It's awesome. Very awesome. That's his name, J.Cole.
J.Cole.
Thank you, Jay.
All right. Well, let's go back to the main Jay on set right here, Jay Davis. Hey, Janet, I want to say thank you for coming on Inside the Cave. Thank you.
Love all the work you've done. Now, either Jay is landing the plane or he's trying to get her back on set. Which one is it?
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
I hope I didn't say too much.
No, you good.
Inside the Cave.